Very good morning, my dear friends. I hope you started the morning in a very good way. Might be singing after you seen my recording yesterday, might be singing to your husband or singing to your wife or singing to yourself. Well, today we come out with a very important topic, which is not a problem, but is a sickness. If remember one thing, all of us believe in different religions. If we have God in us, we will be humble. Humility will be written all over our place. And then people who think they are too rich and they have their noses held high like this, and we have got lot of money and lot of this thing, and I've got a name and all this, my dear friends, I feel you're the poorest man here on the face of the earth. Keep ego aside. Why it is harmful? Ego is a false sense of self-importance. I am who I am. That's all. When I look at somebody else, this guy. Look at a guy who's coming in a rickshaw, hey, what is he? Look at a guy who's coming in walking on the road, who is he? Look at a beggar, who is he? Who are you? One day we will leave this earth with nothing in our hands. If you have earned a name, good. If you have earned a very good name all over, very good. But be humble. Be good to everyone. I believe I am better. I know everything. I don't need anyone. This is all that comes in. It's like we believe this is the work of the devil. Or I must always be right. See, whenever I say some people keep talking and they overpower others' voices to show others that I am right, though he might not be sure of what he is talking. Especially when they have a couple of pegs, 1, 2, 3, they are over the moon. Over the moon, and they will blurt out any nonsense they want. I feel I am right, I am always right. And that is the worst part. A healthy sense of identity is good, but ego is the exaggerated, unhealthy version that destroys peace, relationships, and growth. My friends, ego blocks personal growth when ego is high. A person cannot accept correction. How many people, you see your friends and all going wrong, how many people have the guts to go and tell them, this is what you are doing is wrong? If you are a friend, a real true friend, you will tell that person on the face, you are wrong, you should not be doing this. Very important. But if you are his enemy, sit quiet. You'll see him being destroyed. Because when he is corrected, he will also start thinking, yes, he's told me this, that means I am totally wrong. I should improve. Correction, advice, or even truth. They stop learning because ego always whispers. Again, I'll tell you, I believe this is the work of the devil. You already know it all. He puffs you up and stops spiritual, emotional, and intellectual growth, creates stubbornness, prevents self. I've seen a lot of guys who are in doldrums, in business, into financial mess, and yet they will walk about high, and they will be going around looking as if nothing has gone wrong when the world around them knows that this guy is totally on doomsday. But that is the ego. Okay? And then they prevent self-improvement. Ego destroys relationships, makes a person refuse to apologize. See, when you go wrong, the most beautiful thing is to say sorry. The most beautiful thing to say is, I have done this by mistake, please forgive me. And refuse to forgive. People, these egoistic guys refuse to forgive. He has done this, I will not leave him. I will see that some harm comes to him. The harm is coming to you, my friend, not to them. Because when your mind is working, it is like poison in your mind. And like somewhere I read, Buddha said, when you have somebody in the front and in the heart of hearts you are feeling, array, this guy should die, this guy should meet a deadly accident, this guy should this thing. All that poison is in your mind. Nothing will happen to the guy whom you don't like. Please, please, please. There is one God above us. Only He has the right to judge, and let Him judge. So ego should be thrown out of the window, and they demand respect without earning it. Feel superior. That's what I was just telling you about, right? Then fights, misunderstandings, distance, and broken relationships. These all are the byproducts of all the ego problem. Ego creates a constant stress. A person with ego always tries to improve themselves, defend their image, show they are better, avoid looking weak. This becomes a mental torture, leading to anger. Anger doesn't come from God. Anxiety doesn't come from God. Jealousy does not come from God. Bitterness does not come from God. These are all byproducts of ego. Ego blocks spiritual life. In every spiritual tradition, ego is the biggest enemy of God's presence. Ego says, I do not need God. My friends, whether it's a temple, it's a mosque, and might be a church also, all these religious places, you find a lot of people there who try to grow up the ladder and have false egos. That people should bow down and shake hands with me. I say, hello, sir, good morning, sir, good evening, sir, and show them that big respect we have that. This is bullshit. Bullshit is a word. If that man is a man of God, in temple, mosque, and this thing, he'll be the most humble person on the face of the earth. That shows that God lives in him. Humility, and without God, I am nothing. The Bible says God opposes the proud, and ego comes with the proud, but gives grace to the humble. James 4:6-5. Ego blinds you to your own mistakes. When ego is strong, a person always blames others. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. He is at fault. This finger keeps pointing at different people, my friends, but this finger is one finger. All the other fingers are pointing to you. Please remember that. Everyone else is wrong. I am the victim. This prevents healing. My God. Ego comes, healing stops, because it is not God's plan. Ego attracts conflict. People with ego argue more. You've seen a lot of arguments taking place, on the roads fights taking place. Ego. Each one wants to show, I am the winner. I am the winner. They react quickly, feel insulted easily. Where ego exists, peace cannot stay. Ego prevents gratitude. Ego thinks everything is deserved. I earned it. It's because of me. See, the whole thing revolves around me. Kalas, period. There is no two ways about it. A grateful heart disappears and pride takes over. Ego separates you from people and God. Ego builds walls. Humility builds bridges. Humility builds bridges, my dear friends. Walk across. If you have not talked to somebody for years together, go. Meet him. If he's not living in your town, pick up the phone. Say hello to him. I just thought of you and I said, I hope everything is good. I wish you all the best in life, and we should meet up whenever it is possible. The guy on the other line who is also in the same ego problem will melt. He'll melt so beautifully. He'll come say, I want to meet you. I want to see you. Most of the ego problems are due to misunderstandings. So, humility builds bridges. Ego isolates a person, making them lonely and disconnected. How to overcome ego? Practice gratitude. Apologize quickly. Listen more. Accept correction. See, I always have believed that even if a child comes across from the roadside and tells you, uncle, you're doing this wrong, You should have the humility to accept that from a child. Because, you know, you say that child is the father of man. An innocent child, a pure child can correct you wherever you are. Listen more, accept correction. Put others before yourself. Pray for humility. Remember you are a human, limited and imperfect. A beautiful, beautiful person that you are, made in God's image. Be completely humble and gentle. Be patient, bearing with one another in love. Ephesians 4:2. Now, my friends, in closing, I'll tell you something. I just got the news that one of our dear friends passed away in his sleep last night. My friend Kumar called me just now and said, Vijay, did you hear this news? And I said, no. And he told me this news, which was very disturbing because I had met him might be about a month ago. And where I met him, he said, yes, all this bypass and open heart surgery, etc., has been done. And I'm doing very well and I'm very good health, etc., etc. And I said, we should meet up, let us meet up one evening and I come to your place or you come to my place, we'll meet up. He passed away last night. Who are you and who are me? And he's passed away. I will pass away one day. You will pass away one day. What are you and me taking with us? Nothing. Capital letters NOTHING. Nothing. All we will be taking along with us is the life that we have led, and God will ask us the account of the life. How you have been good, how you have done something very bad. And that is a moment it will be very difficult for us to face God because He is our Creator and we have to go back home to Him one day. Think over it, my dear friends. And if you have got this ego problem, get out of it. If you're finding it difficult, you can always call me. I would love to come and help you to get out of this. Thank you very much and have a great day.